It was another day just like the rest, but it would soon be the one I would never forget. A day that would break the cycle of mediocrity. After coming home from another day of being nagged by my boss, I kicked back onto my personal computer and booted up YouTube. I like to start my afternoons watching my favorite YouTuber of all time, Joey's World Tour. You may have known him back in the commentary era of YouTube where everyone dogpiled onto him. I was part of that too, and to this day regret those days. As I would mash my keyboard mocking his overweight body, something about those videos started to grow on me. His very positive, upbeat attitude really warmed my shriveled raisin heart. Soon I would become one of his biggest fans of all time and watch his videos every day. A healthy lifestyle if I do say so myself. And I do say so myself. However, something really dramatic happened recently. The fan base has called it the Gary incident. In his latest video, he was reviewing the latest McDonald's menu item, and he got so mad at it that he started to go on a rant about the fry cook who made it, talking about him on a personal level and even doxing him.
Know where you live, Gary? You live at 8633 Boulevard Road, California. That's right, 8633 Road, California.
As I enter the gates of his sacred channel, full of wonderful fond memories I will forever treasure, right next to his McDonald's review is a new video titled, New Restaurant, Food Live. I could barely contain my excitement. I started to clap my feet like a newborn baby and quickly clicked on the video, full screening it. The video started as any other, with Joey cheerfully exclaiming his iconic phrase, "Hi everybody, it's Joey from Joey's World Tour. I'm back." Instantly, I forget all the troubles I was facing at the time and immerse myself into the latest food review. He went on to talk about this interesting new burger place that opened up near him, Food Live. Apparently, the place had achieved immense success in his area even though it was only open for about a month. "I'm really excited, guys. I want to see if these folks make them as good as everyone's saying," he said as his eyebrows rose with anticipation. My mind was still lingering on the name, Food Live. Definitely a strange name for a restaurant, but it's probably just a marketing thing, I thought to myself as Joey was about to say something I didn't expect. Now, I still haven't actually bought the food, guys. I'm just here at the parking lot, to kind of drum up the excitement. Then he proceeded to do his iconic woo 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 to really pump this review up. But that was a bit odd, since usually Joey always has the food ready as he starts filming his videos. This must be a very important review, I figured as I continued watching. Anyways, I'm just about to go out, get the food, and I'll be right back, he said. As soon as he spoke those words, the video glitched out with static. It startled me quite a bit. I tried to pause the video, but the UI wouldn't show up. I was stuck in the full screen. Well, I don't need to interrupt this instant classic. It's probably just a bug with the website, I say to myself. The video cuts to Joey holding the camera in a first-person view, standing at the front entrance of this establishment. "Okay, gang, we are at the front entrance to Food Live. What a name, am I right? Food Live, that must be, something about live streaming food," Joey says, laughing at his witty remark. As funny as that joke was, I can't help but disagree with him. Food Live. Before I can continue the thought, Joey gives one of his iconic noises and grabs my attention back to him. He shows off the interior of the restaurant. It has a color scheme of red and beige with a layout looking like a food court. For being only open for a month, the place is packed and Joey makes inside of it before he heads to the register, where the video abruptly cuts to black and back at his car. Man, I really hate YouTube. Whenever they take a step forward to improve their platform, they take 5 steps back and ruin everything, I say openly with a fist raised in the air. If only YouTube would just function for one moment so I can watch Joey without disturbance. As we cut back to Joey getting back into his car, the video glitches out terribly, the screen tearing and Joey's words all garbled. I just realized it wasn't YouTube causing these issues, but it was the video itself. Why would Joey release a video in a state like this? It must have been too good to scrap the video, I say, regaining my composure. He proceeded to take the food he bought out of the bags. The bags were huge, and it looked like there was enough food in them to take up a good 30-minute mukbang video. Joey unwrapped the first burger carefully. "It's pretty big," he remarked. "Let's try it." The hamburger suddenly got bitten into and the video glitched out again exactly as the bite took place. At this point, I'm not shocked about the quirks of this video. I'm too lazy to rewind to check if it was my internet. Could have very well been Joey's equipment on the day he was shooting. "It's really spicy, like, oh, but Jesus, I wasn't expecting that," said Joey as his entire body jolted at the food's taste. "It's really good though. Not for everyone though, I'll tell you that. Kinda weird so many people got drawn to this place. It's kinda, what's the word? The food is kinda unconventional. I guess you could say, like, this isn't the taste I'd expect a burger to have, you know? But I dig it. It's still a good taste, you know?" Hearing Joey say that made me really wonder what the food tasted like myself. It intrigued me, especially since I respect Joey and all his food-related opinions. If he said it was good, it really must have been good, yet different. After some loud munching and Joey moaning into the microphone, he continued, "It's like Italian food mixed with a burger. Like, it's a bit sour, but also really sweet. The patty is really overdone though. I think it was intentional. It kinda pairs with the spice. I don't know. I wasn't expecting this for a regular burger. What kind of meat are they using?" Joey then continued to eat the entire hamburger in an impressively quick manner, all while making various noises. That was awesome. Let's try some more of the pricey burgers." Joey then continued to munch down burger after burger. It was insane. He seemed barely able to breathe due to all the sheer amount of food he was stuffing himself with. No video quirks though. Glad those are gone. Come on, Joey, comment on the food. He's been doing nothing but aggressively eat for the past 6 minutes. I'm usually fine with that, but I was so curious about the rest of the menu's taste now that he went into so much detail on the first item. But then, Joey sounded like he was legitimately suffocating 7 menu items in, but he couldn't stop himself from eating. He couldn't control himself. "Joey, please don't become overweight," I cried to the screen. It was disheartening to watch him suffocate on the food, although I know he's fine since the video has been uploaded, but my arms and legs are getting goosebumps. I felt cold, a chill down my spine. I tried to pause the video, but the UI interface was still broken. I wanted to look away, but something was stopping me from turning my head. The video starts to distort on Joey, pixelating and blurring. When it stops doing that, Joey has finally finished eating, but he looks dead. His skin peeling off? I feel ill. Joey looks into his bag, scrounging around in it as it rustles. "I'm out of food," he says unenthusiastically. "Well, looks like I have to get some more," he says, bringing his look to the camera, staring at me blankly. I feel uneasy. He's just staring at me. "Joey, please stop looking at me," I whine at him. And as if he could respond to me, he brings his hand to his face and starts to peel skin off of him, and eats it whole. My stomach feels ill. Joey starts to peel bits of skin after skin and devouring it. He groans like he's enjoying it. This is good," he roars. Clawing at his face again, he peels off more skin, blood leaking out his face. He goes from peeling off small bits of his face to tearing off chunks, stuffing them in his mouth. I want to cry. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. My mouth is ajar, wanting to let something out, but all that comes out is dry air. Joey's muscle layer is exposed on a majority of his face now. There's hardly any skin left. It feels like all falls silent for a moment. I want to hurl. I look back up at the screen. Joey, if I can even call him that anymore, is staring right into my eyes. "I'm still hungry," he murmurs. He grabs at his arm with his other arm, starting to yank at it. What is he doing, I think to myself, but my question gets answered right away. Joey tears his arm off and starts to chow into it. "Joey, no!" I cry out. His arms didn't last long as it becomes bones in what felt like seconds. He squirms around in his seat looking around the car for more food to devour like a rabid dog. Oh shoot, Gain. Looks like I'm gonna have to go out and get more. His sudden cheerful personality that I've known for decades popping out of nowhere from all of this horror startles me. He smashes the arm through his car window and opens the door from the other side. That is a really inconvenient way to open a door, I think to myself. He stomps out of the car. The camera is left on, but static starts to appear on screen. Then screams of people can be heard in the background, with sounds of flesh being torn off. My jaw drops as I realize what's happening. No, I say with tears running down my face. Joey is a cannibal! I sit in my chair pondering. Why? Why is this all happening? It finally hit me. The name of the restaurant. Food Live. Food Live. Switching the name around gives you live food. But wait, if you spell live food backwards and put it all together, evil food. It all makes sense now. The video ends all in static and video distortion. I have a breakdown, crying, trying to compose myself. I reach back up to the computer. I head to Joey's channel and opened it in a new tab. The video wasn't there. I go back to the video I'm on and refresh the page. It plays his previous McDonald's review. Huh? Was it all just a nightmare of some sorts? I gain my composure, checking my browser history and all. Nothing. It must have not been real, I say as I let out a sigh of relief. Just then I hear my doorbell ring. I jog downstairs and answer the door. It was Joey himself. Joey from Joey's World Tour? I was feeling all sorts of emotions, mostly pure happiness and joy. Hi muchacho, Joey gleefully replies back. Congratulations on winning the guest appearance in my next video. I remember now. Joey did a few videos back a contest that someone could star in a food review, and I got pumped. Fuck yeah, I answer. Joey nods and heads to his iconic Chevrolet Tahoe, waving to me to follow. And like a sheep, I follow my shepherd. I take deep breaths as I stand at the passenger side of his car. I'm ready. So Joey, where are we going? I inquire while fastening my safety belt. Well, Joey begins, there's a new restaurant that opened around here that I heard its food is off the hook. What is it? I ask, very curious. It's a place called Food Live. We better get going because the line might be getting long if we stay here any longer. Woo 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 woo!